Hello and good morning. This is Joel DeWitt. I'm the Executive Director at Justice for All. Want to just thank you for giving Justice for All the opportunity to share with you the things that are going on with the ministry. If you saw last month, there was a newsletter, looked kind of like this, that was out there. If you got a chance to grab one, it kind of gives you a little update on what things that are going on. I'll give you, the real brief synopsis as far as what's been happening in the ministry the last little while. So the first thing kind of to update on is our service and learning trips. That's something that happens typically every spring. We are going to have a group go this summer to Jackson. There's a church out of Leicester that's going with Nick Lelux. He's our service learning trip director. They're going to work down there for a week alongside Voice of Calvary, who's been a long-standing partner with us. And I think it gives folks an opportunity to experience a different culture and to see what God is doing in that area and how they can then glean from folks in that area in a different part of the country to bring back to this area their experiences and how God is kind of shaping them. We have 5 trips each year that we go on starting in January. And if you'd like to take a look at dates for those and that kind of thing, you can certainly visit our website. We'll put a link to that. But you can also, hopefully, we'll get the dates put up next to me here too. You can see that and you're not just watching me talk. So certainly consider going on short-term missions. I know it's something that a lot of folks from your church and in this area are passionate about. And if you're looking for a way to plug in, that's certainly one of the ways. The other thing, one of the other branches of ministry that Justice for All does is our warehouse ministry. Caring and sharing ministry is what it's also called. Our area is not short of possessions, and we are abundantly gifted or blessed, I guess would be the term, for those things. And a lot of folks are looking for ways to do good with those sort of things when they move on from them. There are no shortage of places up in Sioux Falls to do that with. I know that full well, and we certainly see a lot of that down in this part as well. We work with partner ministries to distribute those things. We have a semi-truck and trailers, and we work to support different ministries around the country to let them develop their community in a Christian way. And this is a way for us to be able to move on from things and give folks an opportunity to buy things at a discounted price, while also supporting a ministry that we know is doing well in poor and under-resourced areas around the country. The last thing that we kind of do is somewhat new to our ministry. About 3 years ago, we had our first tenant move into a transition house. And a transition house is used in the short term for 6 to 12 months. We work on a rent scale. There's an application to fill out. They're single-family homes. We have 2 of them. It's new for us because we felt like there was a housing crunch. The previous, some other staff and myself in the last few years had noticed that there was a need for clean, safe, affordable housing in and around Rock Valley. And that's sort of how we felt called into ministry to be able to work with that. We handle the physical resource of the house and some of the possessions and things in the house, and we work with partner ministries, whether that's Love in the Name of Christ or Atlas or Family Crisis Center, to help cover what a person needs and where they're coming from, and whether that's through financial resource, whether that's through spiritual resource, certainly the physical resource that we can provide. There's a lot of different things that go into how someone ends up in a tough spot, and we know that at Justice for All, we don't claim to know all of it and can handle it all ourselves. We want to work with as many local churches and ministries that we can to be able to get someone going in the right direction. So that's sort of the 3 main things that Justice for All is doing and has been doing for over 40 years. And we're just continuing to push through and listen to what the Spirit's telling us as a ministry and as a staff, and to be able to move forward into what God has planned for this ministry, and as opportunities present themselves, that's what we're trying to stay in line with and what we're trying to do. So once again, thank you for the support over the last number of years. For certainly as long as I've been here at JFA, since 2015, there's been support from this congregation, and we certainly appreciate that. And we look for a continued support. And if there's any questions, certainly check out our website. Reach out to myself or reach out to someone from staff, and we could love to be able to have you partner with us on a mission trip or any other way that we can work together. So thank you very much for taking the time to listen, and God bless.